I remember a time years ago where I was in a transition in my life. I had used all my financial resources to make this transition. I had to use all my financial resources, like every dime. And I knew for the next 2 weeks it was going to be hard for me. I was running out of food. In those 2 weeks, I was waiting on an expected result. I was in a difficult situation. It was very difficult because I had no one around me to help. I wasn't in my hometown, nowhere near family to help me out. Um, but I was doing what I needed to do to get to the next level in my life. So I didn't have anybody there to help me. No one for those next 2 weeks. I rationed for food as much as I could, but all my food ran out. Like, not a cracker, no bread, no nothing except for water. I prayed to God for a miracle. And I think it was the very next day that I got a flyer in the mail for a sample of a whole free pizza because a new restaurant opened up. I had never in my life received a flyer for a whole free pizza without like no type of incentives, nothing where I had to buy anything. It was just like a free sample, not a slice, like a full on pizza. So since I had prayed last night for some food, I'm sitting here looking like I couldn't believe my eyes of what had happened. And I was like even scared to use it because I just didn't believe it. That ain't never happened before. I took the flyer down to the place, and sure enough, so you know what happened next. God answered a prayer that day. I still didn't have very much food, and the days after, I was still getting through that transition, but that did get me through to keep me living. I would wake up every day in this new place with no furniture during that time, lying on the floor, looking up at the ceiling, and thinking, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But I kept my eyes on God. I would go walk around the neighborhood to keep my mind off the situation and just try to keep going. Every morning, God graced me to wake up another day, and I would say, I'm still here. I'm still alive. Just keep breathing. I will make it. And I did, with pretty much no food for about 2 weeks for the most part. But I made it. So I was thinking today, I have way more of a dramatic situation going on in my life right now, in my opinion, than what I was dealing with back then. I have food in this situation, but I don't always feel like eating. Food sometimes loses flavor for me. I think if I got through that and other things, I will get through this. I wake up every morning with new graces and mercies from God, and I'm still here. I'm still alive. Even when it feels like I'm not going to make it, God keeps delivering me through. I could have a stroke or a heart attack or something else because it has been that real lately, but I have not. I mean, with this current situation, I remember days, it's been going on for a while, even just a couple of years ago, where I'll be walking around at my job and literally going through in those moments and feeling weak to my knees, like I'm literally about to faint out because it was just that real. But I did not. I just kept walking. I kept going. I'm still breathing. I am still here. I am still alive because all things work together for the good of those who love Him, who love God. And I love God, even when it hurts. I'm blessed. Nothing is more powerful than God. Not even the amount of pain one can feel for any reason. So I cannot allow any hurt or any pain to become the God that controls my thoughts or my reactions to the pain. Only God can command what I should think, what I should do, or how I react to any situation in any given moment. When I remember that, I cannot fail because He told me to think on whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report. If there be any virtue or praise, think on these things, and this sounds good to me. So I can just sit there and think on those things.